Hi everybody, James here from JM Realty Group and Remax Vision, and today, happy 2020, happy new year. I have our first guest on the real estate and entertainment show. I have Mr. Joel here with me. How you doing, Joel?
Hi, I'm well.
Good to see you, man.
Thank you for having me on.
Thank you for coming on. Joel, I'm saying your name, but tell me your name and tell me what company that you're with.
Yeah, so my name is Joel Valdiviez. I'm with Intero Real Estate Services.
Okay, and Joel, how long have you been in the business?
This is my fourth year. I got my license in December 2016. So really it's my third year.
Third year in the business. Okay,
yeah.
got it. Now, who were you with before Intero?
I was with the Now Agency.
The Now Agency? Okay,
Yes.
got you. And then how has that journey been from the Now Agency, starting in real estate, to now being at Intero? Tell us a little bit about that journey.
Yeah, so I actually started out at Keller Williams,
Okay.
and then I went to the Now Agency. The reason why I went to the Now Agency, it was like a very young vibe. I fit in there, and they showed me how to prospect. That's where I learned how to cold call.
Okay.
So when I got there, they put me on to cold calling because they actually came from Intero.
Got it.
So yeah, I learned how to do that, but I just didn't really have like the fundamentals and the tonality and all the little things that it takes to really close someone.
That necessary, right?
Over the phone.
It got you.
Yeah.
Got you. So that really helped you.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And how you do with cold calling now?
I do really well. I'd say that I set an appointment like every 35 calls or less.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not bad. Those are good numbers.
Yeah.
So now tell us, because I follow you on social media. I love your content, what
Thanks.
you do. That was one of the reasons why I wanted to have you on the show. Tell us a little bit about, and I see you post on your IG story about how you did so many transactions prior to coming with Intero. Give us a little background about that.
Yeah, so the year before, I switched over to Intero in July 2018.
Okay.
I went to this event they hold called Relentless.
Right,
And
I've
it
heard
was
of that.
so inspiring. You know,
Danny
my
Morrell.
lab was there,
Right,
Danny
right.
Morrell.
Gotcha.
It was really cool. So I joined Intero, and this year, like last year, I only closed 3 transactions.
3 transactions.
In
Okay.
2018.
The whole year, 12 months.
2018, yes.
Okay.
And then this last year, I took 15 listings. I put 3 buyers into escrow, and I did 1 wholesale deal. So
Wonderful.
like 20 people. I unfortunately didn't close 20,
Right.
but I worked with 20 people. Most of it was through cold calling and
Okay.
all the skills that I learned at Intero.
So tell new agents or even seasoned agents, and one of the reasons why I want to do this show is to give entrepreneurs inspiration.
Yeah.
Not only in real estate, but in other avenues of business. So what is your mindset going from 3 transactions to close to 20, or even being involved in 20, and now going for what your goal is for 2020, which we'll get to that?
I'd say having purpose and vision.
Okay.
Really what I'd say what woke me up was falling in love.
Okay. That can do it to any man.
So yeah.
That can make or break you. We know how that goes.
No,
man.
because I feel like I never felt like an adult. I never felt like a man. I have a kid, but I just never felt like a man. So when I found this person, I was like, wow, I want to like build an empire.
Absolutely.
I want to build a kingdom for her.
Right.
And so that's what like she awoke in the man in me, and I just started like taking off.
I think we take that for granted, ladies, that you have that capability.
Yes.
Good ladies.
Yes.
Because there's some other ones that have us go a
Women
whole
are the
nother-
most powerful beings.
That's a whole nother topic. But
Yeah.
that is
So
correct.
it was having that vision of like building a family, building something that I could build a legacy.
Okay.
Yeah.
And legacy is important.
Very.
Yes,
For me.
definitely. And that's interesting that you say that as far as your inspiration, because everyone has an inspiration, whether it be their parents, their children. For your case, it was a woman that helped to inspire you.
Yeah.
And you always hear the meme of, what is it, that a good woman helps a man, or she's by his side.
Yeah.
So that just shows that example is true.
It's
in
so
what you
true,
just
yeah.
told us. Okay, wonderful. So let me ask you, did you ever want to give up? And if so, why?
Yeah, so I actually used to have really bad anxiety.
Okay.
Something that really helped me combat that was a book I would suggest you guys read called The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle.
Okay.
He talks about how like really the only moment that exists is right now.
Right.
And if you're alive and you can still feel your heart, you're good to go.
Absolutely.
So yeah, there was this one time when I have a degree in marketing. I was like, hey, why don't I just go back and get a regular job? I actually had an anxiety attack in the back of my car in a Starbucks parking lot. I was like curled up in the fetal position, and I was like, I just can't do this anymore. I had no money coming in, and that was one time. There was another time I couldn't even get out of bed. My anxiety was so bad, like my face went numb.
Wow.
So yes, I really struggled with anxiety, and I wanted to give up several times.
Okay.
And my last hope was these videos that I seen on YouTube of Danny and Anthony Morel, like, you know, coaching people to new heights. And I was like, if they can do it, I can do it too, because I'm dope.
Well, that's good that you brought that up, man, because one, anxiety is very rapid in many communities, many diverse communities. In addition to that is that you didn't give up and you watched the video. So I'm hoping with this one, and the reason why we're doing this, you will inspire someone that has anxiety,
don't give
who
up,
goes through that, to not to give up, and what you've done and what you are currently doing.
Yeah.
That's good, man. Yeah. I love it. I love this show. I mean, this is good. This is our first episode. I'm so excited about it, right? So tell me, what are your plans for 2020?
Yeah, so like real estate related? My
overall.
Okay, yeah.
Because there's another part we're going to get to. So you tell me that. So yeah, we'll start with the real estate, then we'll go into that. Okay.
Yeah, so my goal is to close 30 transactions. I want to take 30 listings, and I want to have 10 buyers. So I'm going to be working with a total of 40 people.
Right.
And off of that, close 30 of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those are good numbers. All right. And then now, what I want to get to, what you helped me with, the reason why we did it real estate and entertainment is because you are a very proficient and good entertainer. You rap in addition to doing real estate.
I do, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
How'd you get started in that?
So when I was in high school, my friend gave me this CD. He kept saying, you gotta listen to underground rap, you gotta listen to underground rap. So he gave me this underground rapper named Braille.
Okay.
I listened to it. I was like, this is amazing. So I would go in my garage in the afternoon after school, and I would work out. And I would listen to Braille, and then I would just like try to freestyle.
Okay.
I started in there, and then I kept teasing my friends like, I'm gonna drop an album,
Right.
and it just never came out. And then in 2010, I went to Mexico with my friends, and I wanted to test myself.
Right.
I said, hey guys, why don't we like try and freestyle over this beat? So we put on a Gangstar beat. It was Skills. And I rapped over it, and they were like, whoa, you can like actually rap. And I was like, yeah, I guess I can. You know, I just played dumb.
Right.
And then from there, I got obsessed with writing, and I wrote like over 100 songs within the next year.
Okay.
And then I just kept writing. And then I met some people, a guy by the name of Remy, my friend named Mix, my friend Beezy, and my friend Lay.
Okay.
And they showed me really how to construct songs, how to make songs.
Come together,
Yeah.
right. Have your hook and your bars and your breaks and your pauses, right.
Yeah.
I understand.
And those guys were like my mentors.
Okay,
so,
good.
Yeah.
Good. So now you have an EP out.
I do, yeah.
Right? Tell the people about that a little bit.
Yeah, so my EP is called Sundress Season, and I made it in conjunction. I made it with my friend who's also my roommate, and our group name is Unit 22 because we live in Unit 22.
Okay, that
so
makes sense.
Yeah.
So the EP, so what are you looking at? Really quick, let's pause. You did a song for my short film.
I did, yes.
Zombie House Party. We'll put the link so you can hear it. Song is super ridiculous. It's super fire. I didn't know what to expect when George Merlos put me in touch with you.
Yeah, George.
I'm like, and I'm looking at your picture on Instagram. I'm like, this dude can rap. Like, what the hell? I'm like, what's going on here? But you put it together, man, and it came out to be a hit. And I'm forever grateful for that, and I thank you for that. But I want to make sure we put the EP link in the description in addition to that song so you guys can hear it. Now, I know you're working on new music now.
I am, yeah.
Tell the people about that.
Yeah, so I'm currently working on a solo project. I've actually been working on it for several years.
Okay.
It was supposed to be called 33 Degrees of Life. I just really like the number 33 because it's related to Jesus, and I would say he's like my only guide. So I would say, yeah, and Degrees of Life, I was writing it when I was in college and when my grandfather passed away. And that was kind of when I started like really having what I would call a spiritual awakening.
Okay.
So it's all about like all aspects of life, as well as me becoming a father.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Now, tell me, how do you balance the entertainment as far as rap with the real estate? 'Cause I know how I do with the production and marketing in my business. How do you do it with yours?
I don't know. Last year when I made my EP, my business did take a dip.
Okay.
Because I was so focused. I was going to the studio, I was writing, I was recording, and I was doing photo shoots and stuff. So it was difficult for me. This year, I think I have a little bit better balance on my work-life balance.
Right.
And my real estate mentor Robert, he said, "Hey Joel, you need to work from like 8 or 7 in the morning to 5, go home and make music."
Gotcha.
Because
Are you talking about Robert Watkins?
Yeah, Robert Watkins.
Yeah.
Because I used to just like work until like 8 at night.
Right.
So he said you got to like compartmentalize things. Right. So that's what I'm doing now.
Okay.
And yeah, it's working out. So we'll see how it goes when I actually start recording.
Wonderful. The changes that you've made, we had a little. We talked a little bit before we got on camera. Mm-hmm. You talked about going to the gym, and you also on your Instagram you talk about the spirituality of things. Tell the viewers a little bit about those changes that you've made in your life.
Whew. So I try to run as much as possible. For me, I meditate every single day, and I also run, and running for me is a form of meditation.
Okay.
I really like a guy by the name of Wim Hof. He teaches you how to breathe properly.
Okay.
And by breathing properly, he says you get high off your own supply. So
Right.
basically you can have like psychedelic and mystical experiences all through your breath. And these experiences that I've had through breathing and through running as well have made me really focus in when I'm at work. Like if a client's cursing me out on the phone, I'm like, it don't matter, I just ran like 5 miles. Like that's way harder than you like cursing
Right,
me out.
you going off on me.
So the running has just been a game changer for me, and also my meditation, because every time I would have anxiety, I just center myself, I breathe, and I'm like, everything's gonna be fine, and,
Right.
and I feel like I'm connecting with God.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
That's good. So running and meditation. Meditation helps across the board.
Yeah.
In any business that you're
Yes.
in. I remember Russell Simmons used to always talk about that, but now it's more popular
Yeah.
because of social media, but it definitely makes a difference.
Yeah.
Now, my last question for you before we go is, what do you want to tell the agents and viewers? So real estate agents who may be going through a struggle and what you've gone through, in addition to just entrepreneurs in general, male and females, what message would you have for them?
I think you have to be really clear on what you want. A lot of people ask me for like real estate advice, like realtors, and they say, hey, how do you do this, how do you do that? And then I tell them, and they make no changes. So you have to have a vision. I want this by this time, and then what is it going to take to get that? Like, say you want to make $200,000. Well, how many transactions do you need to do every single month? How many calls do you need to make every single day? How many hours do you need to spend on that time? What is your conversion ratio? You literally have to break things down into every single little metric, backed by a vision, and you have to get obsessed with that vision. I was talking to someone yesterday. He said, it's hard for me to call because it's repetitious boredom. I don't get repetitious boredom because I want to be a millionaire
Right.
by the time I'm 30. That's my goal. I'm 27 right now. So for me, repetitious boredom, it doesn't exist.
Right.
I just call.
Right.
And I think you have, Grant Cardone says it, you have to get obsessed. Like, I am crazy. When I'm running, I'm just thinking about my goals and I'm like screaming in
Right.
public. Like, I'm nuts.
They're like, catch that guy. What's wrong with him?
But it's the obsession with the goal and with the vision
Right.
that will drive you, backed by the metrics, to get what you want. And don't give up, because really you can, you've heard it a million times, you can really do anything you set your mind to. I think that people, they don't realize how powerful we are. I say
Right.
God is all powerful, but I am very powerful
Right.
because I'm God's son, and
Right.
he made me dope, and he made me powerful, and he made you powerful, and you can do anything you set your mind to.
We don't even need to say anything else. I mean, that's it. That's a whole nother clip in itself. But that's good, man. Well, thank you, Joel.
Thank you for
I
having
appreciate
me.
you. No, man. Thank you for coming through,
I enjoyed
man.
this, yeah.
And I want to go into. Well, let's end that. Let's end this, and then we'll see about another part. But thank you, brother. I
Yeah,
appreciate you,
thank you.
man.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate that. All right.
Keep that.
Good. Anyway. All right, Joe. I'm gonna put this down. I want to bring you back before I let you go. We have to get the viewers and the audience some of your lyrics.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you start.
Okay.
I used to beatbox back in high school.
Nice.
I'm gonna hop in, and we're gonna make it work.
Okay.
We're gonna make it work, man.
Okay,
so
cool.
so let's go ahead and do it. Or do you want me just to start off? Or you want to just hop in? What do you?
Why don't you start off and I'll hop in?
Okay. All right. Let's see. What kind of beat should I do? All right. It's been a while, but we can do this. All right. Here we go.
Yo, this a life that I've been dreaming of. A young magician with a vision, had to conjure up the dreams I've seen before of a team to get these young bucks to make these millions.
Oh, I messed that up. That was my fault.
I
That was my
forgot
fault.
my lyrics.
No, but I thought I messed it up. Oh, no, it's okay. Let's go. Let's do it again. Let's do
We
it
messed
again.
up simultaneously.
Let's do it again. Let's do it again. All right, here we go. Here we go.
It's been a while since I.
Yeah, it's been a while since I beatboxed too. Gotta take it off, but let's do it. This is after. We're gonna call this after the camera, son. We'll make it a
Okay,
game
cool,
for
cool.
you. Yeah. All right, here we go.
Yo, this the life that I've been dreaming of. A young magician with a vision, had to conjure up the dreams I've seen before of a team to get them young bucks to stack the millions, make a killing on my Eon Flux.
I was jumping in after you got that. Then I was jumping in. Anyway, we know you got skills. You want to give it one more time, or you want to just call it back? Yeah, let's do it one more. We can
Okay.
get this. Let's get this. I'm gonna let you start off.
I should have listened to the song before. I
Nah,
should've
that's all
listened to the
good.
lyrics.
I'm gonna let you start off, and then I'm just gonna hop in.
Okay.
All right, go. Let's go into acapella. 1, 2, 3, go.
Yo, this the life that I've been dreaming of. A young magician with a vision, had to conjure up the dreams I've seen before of a team to get them young bucks to stack the millions, make a killing on my Eon Flux. I don't remember the rest.
Well, you guys got a good view of what he's capable of.
Yo, it was gonna
We put
get
him on the
that's
spot.
when it gets good though.
Yeah,
Like after
yeah,
that,
yeah.
it's like
No, we put him on the spot. So that's it. Thank you guys for tuning
Thanks,
in.
guys.
Have a good one.
check out my EP.